What's going on, guys? Beastly Gamer here. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk to you guys about Xbox Live and PlayStation's network and whether or not we'll see cross-network play in the future. Now let me start by saying this is something I would absolutely love to see. I think it's a great idea as a gamer. I think I would love to play my PlayStation against Xbox gamers, and I'd love to play my Xbox against PlayStation gamers. Just imagine playing Call of Duty and you got a team or a party of PlayStation guys and you're going against a team or a party of Xbox guys. That is the gamer dream come true. I think it would be awesome and really amazing and open up whole new doors for the gaming community. Now, Microsoft has previously opened up that door and even mentioned that they are open to playing against other gaming networks, including their console competitors, and now the ball's in Sony's court. And I have to be a realist here. I would love to see this. I think it would be awesome, but I'm it's a dubious proposition. I'm leaning towards Sony not actually doing this because of the financial aspects of it. There are financial ramifications if Sony were to continue and go on that direction and go down that path and open up cross-network play. Now you're asking, how is it a financial thing? How is this a business decision? Well, these are businesses, and every decision they make is really about profit or overhead. That's the number one objective of Microsoft and the number one objective of Sony. And pretty much all these businesses, that's the number one objective of the company, is to make profit. Now, Sony would inevitably lose profit by allowing Xbox gamers to play against PlayStation gamers. They would. And the reason being is if you were playing an Xbox, or say for instance you go over your friend Joe's house and he has an Xbox, but all your friends have PlayStation 4s, and you are trying to decide which console to get to play with your friends. Right now you'd have to get a PlayStation 4. You would have to, in this state of the game. You'd have to buy a PS4 to play with your friends. But if they were to open up cross-network play and you saw your friend Joe playing against your friends at his house on the Xbox, you would say, wow, well, I really like Halo too, and now that I can play against my friends on PS4, I'm going to grab an Xbox because of cross-network play. Now, to me, the whole premise of it is awesome. I think that would be amazing. It would allow people to really choose the console of their choice based on what they like, particularly games, not what their friends are playing. To me, that would be awesome. But Sony sees it as a loss. The person who would have bought a PS4 to play against their friends is now going to buy an Xbox because, yeah, they like Gears, they like Halo, but now they can still play Call of Duty against PlayStation. And so Sony would see that as a financial loss. And as a company, I'm leaning towards the thought that Sony is not willing to accept that loss, especially with PlayStation being their predominant source of income when it comes to basically surviving as Sony the brand. And so I'm thinking that they probably won't do it. I would absolutely love it if they did do it. I think it would be really awesome. But you know, time will tell. Time will tell whether or not Sony will do it. But there's at least one developer studio who has come out on the record and said that this is actually possible with their game. I'll drop a link in the description. Psyonix Studios says cross-network play between PlayStation Network and Xbox Live is possible. Psyonix Studios now has the technology to allow cross-network play, according to IGN. The technology covers both the Xbox Live and PlayStation Network. IGN reported that the only missing component of the technology is the political part, and Psyonix is now acting as mediator between the two gaming giants. Microsoft has agreed to allow cross-network play between their network and others, but Sony has yet to commit. IGN reported that Psyonix Vice President Jeremy Dunham emphasized this technology as one that will mean more games, more features, and an overall improvement in the user gaming experience. Psyonix developed the game Rocket League with the capability to support cross-network play. In addition to enhancing the user experience, the idea behind the cross-network play feature is to generate a larger pool of gamers and instill a greater sense of community amongst players. Although Sony is not committed to allowing players on their network to engage with players from other networks during gameplay, they have previously allowed cross-network play. Games that Sony has allowed cross-network play with include Final Fantasy XI. The game was cross-network compatible on PlayStation and PC. So, Rocket League is, in theory, right now ready to roll with PlayStation and Xbox gamers playing together. That's really awesome that Psyonix is doing that. Now, whether or not they're going to be able to mediate and get through to Sony that this is what the gamers want remains to be seen. I would absolutely love to see this happen. And as a gamer, I think it's one of the great things. It's like the first time you saw Mario and Sonic work together, you're like, hell no, I never thought this would ever happen. That's how I feel right now with this cross-network story. It's like one of those things you want to see happen in the back of your mind, you're thinking it'll never happen. Now, this is one thing I will say. No matter what happens, no matter what Sony chooses, Microsoft takes a win here. They definitely get the respect and adoration of the gamers because this appears to be something that the gamers really, really want. Now, Sony, on the other hand, if they say no, they're going to look bad to the gamers because this is obviously a move by Microsoft for the gamers. And if Sony doesn't do it, then you know it's all about the profit for Sony. And of course, it really is all about the profit. I would love to see this happen. I think it's a great idea. I would love for them to find some way for this to actually come into fruition, but who knows, time will tell. My thought, though, is if Microsoft was actually in the position of Sony right now and they were winning by millions and millions of console sales, that this would have never ever come up because they wouldn't need it. They wouldn't need the extra sales. They wouldn't care about their competitor, but right now they're kind of lagging behind, and they want to open up every avenue possible to make the Xbox look more attractive to the gamers. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section below. Would you like to see cross-network play on PlayStation and Xbox and PC and maybe the NX in the future? What are kind of the pros and the cons of cross-network play? Do you see this as a financial choice for Sony? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to give a thumbs up and show support for the channel. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe now. I'm the Beastly Gamer, and I'll see you guys next time.